So they're maybe thinking that this Nomi just isn't going to get the job done. And if it doesn't, I don't know what is. Because they are out of lackeys. They don't have shadow steps. I'm not really sure how Oslo Lions win this, to be honest. I think they need to go for Nomi next turn and just hope that there isn't Brawl.
Yeah, that's the bad thing about this deck. You need at least 2 Nomis to win.
Yes, at least 2. Ideally 3.
And there's no more Miscreants, there's no more spell discovering lackeys.
Yeah,
I'm out of cards.
I do kind of wonder if Oslo Lions... There have been a couple of turns where they kind of made their play... It's been forced to be a bit slower than they would have perhaps wanted. Like the way they kind of sequenced the first few turns. Like, did give them a big Edwin, but kind of just made them be very clunky for the next couple of turns.
They also could have prevented the overdraw, sure. They sequenced stuff a bit better.
And also
it was that key shadow step that got burnt.
Yeah,
like one more shadow step, I think they have this game.
Yep, it's just the difference between being able to shadow step Nomi and just being able to play Nomi. It's pretty huge, and the fact that Helsinki Reds can shield block can Omega Devastator to kill off both the minions on board as well as blast shield up to 43. Yeah, it's just not happening. Or they can use Darius Crowley to generate a threat while doing the same thing and using their mana a little bit better.
So the Nomi's gonna come down.
The Nomi's gonna come down, the Ball's gonna come down, and then the Concede is gonna come down.
Yep.
That is how I see this going. Tearing
Mega Devastator.
Yeah, Brawl and Omega Devastator is going to clear everything up, and then all that's left is Gorehowl, Leroy, Life Drinker, Southsea Deckhand.
And there's just not enough damage.
Nope. That is 7, 13,
Not easy.
16, 18. 18 is not 43. It's not even half 43 sheep.
Oh, there's no blast shield. That's 50.
It's definitely not 50. And Helsinki Reds get the W there. A hard-fought 3-2 against a lineup which was really heavily targeting their control warrior. But I just got to say, there were a few key turns in each of the matchups that Oslo Lions lost, and indeed one of the ones that they won in the Mage, where I do wonder if they kind of just mixed up the little macro game plan a bit and went a bit off course, and there were definitely things that I would have done differently in all of those games.
Yeah, those definitely little sloppy mistakes here and there, and it did affect them. If they just have that one more shadow step, they could have easily won that game.
Yeah, but Helsinki Reds did play just very tight throughout. I really liked the way that they approached it, and gotta say, deserved winners, and I think that means that they are in the playoffs, and I'm not sure if that means that Oslo Lions are out or if they just need to go through to the tiebreakers. They just need to go to the tiebreakers, but all that said, thanks for joining me on the cast today, Sheep, and we're going to throw you back to the analyst desk with Cinder and Larunda.
Thanks so much for the cast, guys. Happy to have had you for the duration of the tournament. And we are back. That was the last match for round 9. So the Swiss is now complete. And we have a playoff picture for you for next weekend. At the top of the list.
Epic match. Have you got the epic match result in there?
Did we? Yeah.
Just trying to save it before that goes through, yeah?
Yeah, I think the
cool.
tiebreakers, because it was the last match.
Awesome.
That actually resolves the tiebreakers. I'll double check with production if what we see on the screen is.
My screen is updated now. I was scared for a second.
So yeah, so that does seal it. So okay, so yeah, and yeah, we'll cover that just briefly in a second. So at the top of the bracket, the pass-through teams, the 4 teams that get a bye in the round of 16 will be Nordavent at 8-1, Attack Mode, Ints, and Team Viral. Beneath those, the next 8 teams that will be battling it out in the round of 16 are Imcon Esports, Helsinki Reds, Epic Esports off of that win. They are in play. They are so yeah, but these are all playoff teams, right? Oh, so they're going to be played out? Is that what I'm? Oh, I see. All right, so the 6 and 3s, Imcom, Helsinki, and Esports are in the playoffs. The remaining 5 and 4 teams have to play off for the tiebreakers, right? So, got it. So, Gamers Origin takes up the 8th slot, so that's your top 8. The remaining teams: Oslo Lions, Red Fear, Dortmund Esports. Say that one for me. You'll Spill. And Corax, Project Aversio, and Samsung Morningstar. Samsung Morningstars is the last one. They will be playing off tiebreaker games, tiebreaker matches to get the last 4 slots in the tournament. So big picture here, Lorinda. A lot going on. I know you are widely known as knowing so much of the European competitive scene. You know a lot of these names. You know a lot of these organizations. So talk to us. Give us kind of your insight into how this has gone based on whom you know in the bracket.
Nordavind won. Great.
Yeah,
Love it.
Nailed it.
So to be honest, I'll have to just make sure I checked who's playing for which team. So let's have a look through very quickly here. I'll go through attack mode, show you which players I know, which ones I don't. Falula, very good player from Israel, well known in their scene as well. Sort of plays second fiddle to Glazer for the longest time. Storm Fever, very well known player. And Smiley Chris is someone I haven't come across, if I'm honest. Sorry, Smiley Chris.
Yes.
So yeah, Smiley Chris being told won the Oceanic Women's Division for WSOEG. I'm just losing words now at this point. Getting words in my ears to make me look good at this point. And NC Sports, again, having jumped into this tournament rather late. So some of the players have since sort of moved teams or whatever for other teams.
Right.
So just checking if I say anything stupid. Oh, that's the Finnish squad of Kufdon, No Rage, and Creeps. Very, very experienced sort of DreamHack circuit players on Ent's team. Viral, the other team going through, and then I'll sort of stop for that while we work out who the other teams are with the things. Whiplash, Dead Draw, and Chapman UK. 3 of the stronger of the UK contingent these days. Dead Draw in particular, extremely powerful ladder player.
Right.
And then as you've just read out all the others, I won't do that again, but a lot of very powerful players, many of whom you've seen during the course of today, especially Helsinki with this lineup of Zump, Vado, and Yanetsky. They will be absolutely terrifying to run up against in this top 12. The Finland contingent always very good at coming up with slightly unusual lineups that get the job done, and they've done it again, really, running Nomi Priest and getting the job done.
Yeah, that was impressive. We spent a lot of time like wondering how does the Priest win, and all it takes is that one turn of stall, right? And it takes like a really talented practiced hand to know when that turn has to be. When do you drop the Grave Horrors and kind of neutralize the board to let you get to your Nomi finish, and also the recognition.
In what would have happened in that last game if either the Edwin had been used to go face, or if the Shadow Step had been saved for a longer game. So the 8/8 Edwin was ended up being made, burning a Shadow Step, and then it traded. I feel that damage, if you're going to go that route, I think you've got to go to the face. Or if you're not going to go that route, I think that makes sense as well. But I felt they went one way and then turned another. That could be wrong, but I feel like big Edwins are there to hit people in the face with.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, especially like in a format that is not known for having a plethora of removal available to it. Warrior kind of monopolizes the market there, but otherwise not a lot of ways to get rid of big minions, which is why we see the proliferation of these mage decks that are duplicating giants and making copies of bigger things. So that's the kind of meta we're in, seems like, Lauren, and we're going to be seeing quite a bit of this coming in just a week's time, because we're going to be playing Friday, Saturday, Sunday is going to be playoffs. Yeah, we're gonna have 3 full days of playoffs. I have to check with production to see how much of that we're casting. All of it. Our four matches a day is the target we're going for.
Awesome.
So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right here on this channel, right here. And you want to come back for this. I don't think if you'd have told me last season that Nordavind was going to be 3 and out, I'd have been like, no way. But they're right back here, season 2, top of the bracket. Like, is anybody surprised by this?
I mean, unfortunately, it's known that I'm a bit of a Nordavind fanboy, so I can't add anything to that is going to be constructive at this point. But if you do bash a quality team in any sport, game, or event, they usually come back and show you not to do that.
I mean, Hunter Ace. Has anyone heard of this guy? Has he ever played Hearthstone before?
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, I mean, Nordavind isn't just about Hunter Ace. Like,
sure.
They are such
a great squad.
unit. Okay, you're going to make me talk about Nordavind now, aren't you? Despite I try not to. You know, with Freddie B, Yala, Zorkthar, NTR, these guys have been together for a long time before they were even called Nordavind, back in the B3X days. So they know each other really well. They've worked together really well. Zorkthar, you know, he knows how to whip people so they work really hard and, you know, fire them if they lose and that sort of thing. So, no, I mean, they're just a great unit. They all get on so well. And that's a big deal in a team event. And obviously, I don't want to downplay Hunter Ace's achievements. I'm absolutely delighted that he's the world champion. But I feel that when it comes to Nordavind, we could almost discuss them without using his name at all, and everything would still apply.
Oh, absolutely! It's it's a quality squad, top to bottom, and all of these teams have shown exceptional play, and quality of play throughout the event, and we're going to be seeing it one more time for the playoffs. So I just want to recap it for people who may have been coming in late on the stream. We're going to have the playoff picture as it stands now. Nordavind's attack mode, Ints, and Team Viral will pass through and basically get a bye in the first round of playoffs. MCon, Helsinki Reds, Epic Esports Gamers, Origin are guaranteed to make playoffs, but they will play in the round of 16. And then we have a slew of 5 and 4 teams that are going to be playing off stream for tiebreaker matches to seat those last 4 spots. So the playoff picture mostly set, but we've still got a bit of excitement for it looks like right about 7 or 8 teams that still have their playoff lives on the line, Lorinda.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who comes through that. Obviously, follow on Twitter. Somebody help me out and tell me what to follow on Twitter apart from Bemi.
We have the HouseRivalries Twitter account.
There. Yeah, follow on HouseRivalries on Twitter if you want to find out the results for that. Also, you can just check the bracket on Battlefy and find out who gets through those tiebreaker playoffs.
Yeah, and it's that Twitter account is at HouseRivalries. It is we got our official Twitter a couple weeks ago, so we're happy to have that. So yeah, and also the new Twitch channel at the HouseRivalries Twitch channel right here on Twitch TV.
Yeah, the one you're watching. So
that's right.
You probably already know where it is.
You're in the right spot.
But remember to follow and all that good stuff. This is a growing project, so if you're enjoying it, which presumably you are because you just sat through 5 hours of us waffling on, then click that follow button, do all those good things, help out a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a real pleasure to have you with us today, Lorenza. It was it's a long time coming. You and us have not had a chance to sit at the casting desk together, and it was a treat.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed. I feel I should have known more about this tournament. I apologise for the bits and pieces I didn't pick up on, but now I've been here. Now I know more about the tournament, so that's good. Very happy to have had a look at it, and the very strong teams. I must admit, I was surprised by how many powerful players are taking part in this tournament.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, HouseRivalries has literally doubled since its last season, just a month or two ago. So it's quickly growing and only going to go forward from here. And also thanks to Green Sheep and Robobson for casting with us as well. And we'll see them again very soon. And of course, Bemi for producing in the background. For now, we're going to say goodnight, and we're going to be back in just 6 days on Friday to bring you the first round of playoffs. So please subscribe, follow, and come back and see us once again for HouseRivalries EU Season 2.